Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome back to Planet Crafter Prime. As you can see, we're just out here gathering some resources for things we've got planned. But I wanted you guys to see something. Pop back into first person. Check it out. We are definitely getting standing water. Isn't that cool? But yeah, we've got several things planned for today. And we're going to need resources. This entire area will end up flooded. Oh. Helps if I bring back my screen so I can see it tell me, you're full. But yeah, you can gather all this stuff still when it's underwater, but obviously it's easier to gather before it isn't. So I figured I'd come out, grab a whole bunch. It's like my second or third run. Because we've got a few things planned for today here. Let's get back. Oops. And I ran into the building. But yeah, we're going to do quite a bit. Ooh, nighttime. That's pretty. We'll get in here, put some stuff away, and I'll show you what we want to do. Yeah, no room in here. And oh, no room in here. All right, well, let's go upstairs and I'll show you what we want to do. I've already got some crates up here because what I want to do is get the upstairs set and get our storage going. Now, if I remember right, let's look here. Ooh, vehicle station. Oh, we're about to get our rover. Yeah, I want to put another one of these up here. Let's go outside because it's the only way we'll be able to see where we're at. Grab a couple of... I got super alloy here somewhere, don't I? Yes. Enough for one more. Okay. But yeah, if we come out here, I'm going to go ahead and put another one here. Here? Yeah, because that's tall enough it won't go there. So let's go ahead and put this right there. There we go. And if we want, we could probably put two more here. In fact, let's get the parts for it. I just need a couple of these. There we go. Go ahead, pop up here. Oops. No, I don't want to wave. Whoops. Do I want another one here too? Yeah, probably. Why not? We'll level out things and make it look even prettier later. But for now, I need one more of those. There we go. All right. Excuse me. That snuck up. Alright, so now if we go upstairs, we have all this room. And we can fill both of these areas with storage if we want. And trust me, we're probably going to end up needing to. We may end up branching off back that way. In fact, we probably will because we'll possibly need more biodomes. How's our plants doing? Ooh, everything's ready to harvest. And as you can see, we got this all set up. So now we've got a little bit of squash, a little bit of beans, some shrooms, and some eggplant. We'll need more later. Do love the view from up here. But we can get storage set up here. I'm probably going to actually set it up running this way, because that would make more sense. In fact, yeah, I've got room. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get initial storage going here. So yeah, we're going to set up storage. We're going to set it up so each one of them has its own resources. So stone, titanium, silicon. And trust me, we'll end up with full. At some point, we will end up with full. Let's have a bean and a drink. But for now, I need... Give me that stone. You can have that back. Do I have room in here for excess? No. What about here? Yeah, we'll put the excess of this here. And put the food away. But what we're going to do is go ahead and get a bunch of... I'll get a bunch of lockers set up. I'll get stuff moved. And I don't need these guys. Once I've got that done, I'll bring you guys back and go with what we're going to do after that. See you in a few. I think I'm going to put this one here. Alright, just about done. I'm just putting a little one here. We're going to just label this miscellaneous for stuff like this and the rockets. But if we go upstairs now, we have a good start. Just about everything we've got is in its own bit. We've got alloy and bioplastic in too. That'll change later, but for now, that's what we got. So, let's go out and grab some more water, because we're going to need it here shortly. But that was the first thing. I wanted to get all of that set up so that we have the upstairs all set. We're got it going. We'll put windows and stuff eventually, maybe. The second thing I want us to be able to do today is get the launch platform done. Takes 3 alloy, 3 titanium, 3 iron. We're going to have to make our own alloy for it. So, come over here so I can refresh my memory. Takes 1 each: cobalt, iron, mag, aluminum, titanium, and silicon. So, and we need, whoops, wrong button. 3 of them. So we'll just come up here. Oops. Grab 3 of each of these. The other reason I went out and made sure we gathered resources, I knew we were going to need to do this. Let's go make those, and then we'll come back up and get the rest of what we need. Then we need 3 titanium, 3 iron. The other thing we got to make sure is we have 55 energy to spare. No. So before we do that, we're going to need to make more power. I'm so glad I checked. So, those 3 alloy we just made have to go to power. We're going to have to make 3 more. And we need a uranium rod. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How about that? Come back down here, make our rod, and let's go put some more power up. Because this thing puts out 86. 2/3 of that is going to be the launch platform. Let's put this back behind here. Okay. Now we gotta make more alloy. Woo woo. And those resources I gathered go away quickly. Look at this. Oh boy. But that's the way this game is. And if you think about it, it's the way it would be in real life. I mean, it would indeed be that way. So now we need 3 titanium and 3 iron. And I think that's going to take just about everything we have here that I gathered. Yeah, in fact, we gotta go find another titanium before we can do this. Let's go. Now, we're also coming on the fact that, you know, we've scavenged a lot here. I'm just gonna gather some while we're out here a little bit. There we go. Now, where to put it? Let's hop up here on the building. Can I get up here? Yes. It's a big thing. It really is. I think I'm gonna put it over here. Because we've got a lot of room that, you know, well, actually, let me look. Right there might be better. Yeah, let's go over there and do it. So we will pop this thing out. I want to turn it around. Like I said, it's big. And we'll put it right there. And there we go. Let's get in. Oh, wait, we've got some food on us. And we've got water, so we're good. Now, let's check out what we can make, and I'll show you what I mean by these things can be pretty cool. Click the ladder to come up. So we come up here. These are the rockets we know how to make. Map information. That's actually pretty cool. Super alloy rod is expensive to make. GPS-1 satellite. We can make one of those. Have to gather a lot more resources. Asteroid attraction rocket. There's 2 of these. This one, if you notice, gives us 1,000% multiplier for heat production. It also attracts uranium asteroids, which means it'll make a meteor shower that drops uranium. The magnetic field protection rocket is 1,000% pressure multiplier. It will attract iridium. So let's go look and see which one. I would love to get the GPS because then we can have the map. But let's go down here. We can just fly over. I didn't realize that wasn't actually on there. Huh. Interesting. But let's pop in here. One, do we know how to make super alloy yet? No. So that one satellite we can't even make yet. But if we look here, we see heat and pressure are both doing fairly well. If we look at what we want to unlock, pressure, we unlock the next nuclear reactor. We're ticking along pretty good. Heat will give us the next algae. The heat one is the one that brings down the uranium, which we would need to make more reactors. So I think that's our first goal, is a heat one. But we're gonna need more super alloy, which will mean more resources. So what I will do, did we have any mail I missed? No? Okay. What I'll do, I'm going to go gather up what we need. We've got one rocket already, so we don't have to worry about making that yet. But I'm going to gather what we need, and I'll bring you back when we're ready to make the rocket and launch it. See you in a few. Alright, just gathering up the engine. Funny thing, when I went to gather the aluminum that I thought we were going to need to make the alloy for this rocket, I came across a chest we hadn't opened, and it had alloy in it. Also has this chip, so let's see what we learn with this chip first. Let's see. Decode. Ah, GPS satellite 2. Cool. But we now have the 3 cobalt, 2 alloy and engine for this uranium rocket. And there are times I have launched these rockets simply to get the resources, I'll admit. But you can have more than one of each rocket in orbit. It's kind of cool. But what we do, we come in here. That's the rocket we want. And it builds the rocket here. I mean, check this out. That is cool. In fact, you know what? That's a really cool shot right there. There we go. Just because. But to launch it, we just come up here. Once you've made it, you can only have one kind on a pad at a time. Now you can make it and leave it. It won't go away. But we launch the button. I always move back so I can watch it. And here they come. Now that one I think might actually be a pulsar one. Let's go check it out. But a bunch of these are going to be uranium ones. So we want them. Just as long as we don't get hit by them. Because these will go away after time. See if we come over here. Oh, did it put most of these where I can't get them? Really? Yep, on to the next sites. And I have noticed they seem to come down wherever you're at in that area. So, yeah. But, I'm going to gather as much as I can here. While I can. Oxygen, thank you. And I'll see you when I'm done and we can see how much we got. But yeah, that now gave us I believe that was the heat increase one. So our heat's going to increase quite a bit. That'll help with melting those caves. No, you cannot mine that. It'd be kind of cool, but... You can pick up all these. Now, the bigger rocks will go away before the others, before the uranium itself does, but it's like a small gap. So you can wait a minute or two and then try and go out and gather them then. But I mean, this is a nice haul of uranium. Where are you at? No. Oh, sometimes you get like this where it's like, well, nothing wants to be given to me. Looks like we got another one that came down over here. No. Just trying to see where else they might have come down. Well, we'll give it a minute. Yeah, now if we look, I mean, heat's at 1037.5 pk a second. So, yeah, fun times. I am going to want to grab some oxygen so I can make more oxygen tanks here. Or, not oxygen. Cobalt. Boom. That's over 2 rods worth there. So, let's grab 1, 2, 3. Shouldn't need more than that. I did leave the food down here just because we're going to need it more often than not. Come on over here. So that's the rockets. That is... We're going to be doing a lot of those. It really is a nice, handy thing to have. And as we saw before, to make the rockets, we need fertilizer. Is that made here? No. Oh, that's right. That's made at the one down below. But we might be able to gather more food while we're here. Yep. And yes, we will end up with lockers for each and every one of these foods. Oops. Let's put this in the miscellaneous and that as well. There we go. Put those over here. Alright, but come over here to the biolab. Fertilizer's 2 sulfur and an iridium. So we see that. And to make a rocket engine, it's a rod, 2 uranium, and an alloy. Oh, it doesn't require the... Doesn't it require the explosive? I thought it did. Okay, well that we can do easy enough. So let me get together. Let me look at something real quick. We're going to go back out. Unfortunately, the only place to see the recipe, you know, what you need to make each rocket, it's here. So, like, if we want to do the pressure now, it's silicon, okay. And then the GPS, microchips, and alloys, okay. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus each engine, 6, 7. We're going to need 7 more super alloy to do everything we want. Map information is going to have to wait, but the GPS would at least... Each GPS rocket expands the area of the map that you can see. So, let's go ahead and see what we can make. I at least want to get that pressure one, so let's get everything made and get to it. So we're going to need 2 alloy. Alright, that's the 2 alloy. Plus 1 alloy for the rocket. Okay. And we need 3 silicon. I'm trying to remember what else it was we needed to make the rocket. We'll go down and look here in a minute. Let's see. Pop over here. To make a rocket. Oh, iridium rod and 2 uranium. Yeah. So, 2 of those. And we've got 1 made. Now, later on in some of our exploring, we will find rockets just out and about. Like we did this one that we got before, so... Alright. Let's go get us a pressure rocket going. And it's just a sandstorm type thing, okay. Alright. Let's get this pressure rocket going. And launch. That's really kind of a cool animation. And now we'll wait a second for the asteroids to start coming down. Here they come. You can see the marks. Oh wait, no, those are just motes. Are they not going to come down because we have a storm going of another kind? Huh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We can get iridium just from our cave over here, but that was interesting. That planet still looks like a bubble. Like a dome over there. But now that we've got that, let's get over here and take a look at our progress. Let's get some more water because we're going to need it here. Wait, here they come. Here they come. It was just delayed because we were in the middle of that other storm. Let's go. Time to gather some iridium. Oh wait, we need to pop in for oxygen first. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that one hit up on top of there. That's crazy. Well, you see the iridium falling. That was crazy to watch. Oh, you bastards. You're making it hard, aren't you? Alright, I'm going to gather this up, and I'll see you when we're done. Alright, bringing the last lot home. Was able to grab a bunch of the uranium that had been buried by the rocks as well, so wait till you see what we have. So with the uranium I just picked up, we're full. And that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 35. Oh, and we're already full here. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll just take that many and make 2 uranium rods so we've got room. And as you saw, we just got our algae growers. That's nice. Now, the algae grower goes on the standing water. You know that eggplant we've been growing? There's one of the reasons. You use it in stuff. As well as that bioplastic that we have there. So for the algae generator... And this helps increase the biomass. That's our next stage to increase. Because it puts out more oxygen and gives us some plant matter. Plus the algae is used for other things. So, looking at that, let's get these put back upstairs. I'm gonna grab a drink and some food first. Squash is enough, yeah. And we'll drink one of those waters. Probably ought to make a separate box for seeds. Oy vey. Alright, let's put these away. Eventually we'll end up with a box by themselves just for the power rods. But to make this, we need a bioplastic, eggplant water, alloy mag. I think I have one alloy left. Yes, and a bioplastic. Magnesium and water and eggplant. Okay. Magnesium. And we'll take this last water and the eggplant. Alright, now here's the fun part. We actually need a certain bit of water to put this down, I think. I'd like to put it here closer to shore, but see if we got enough for it to go down now. Yes, we do. And it will float on top and rise up as the water raises. So, which if you look, there's a tide. So that is put down. You can see it's starting to do it. That's all we do. It'll grow the algae up underneath and such as it goes. You can see it oxygenating the water. So there we go. Let's get up here and take a look at what we've got. We've actually got a good deal of progress today. We've got more power, of course. But more importantly, we've got our rocket platform up, the launch platform, so we can send our satellites up. And we got our storage area officially set up. So we've got this going here now. We, of course, have our food going. That's not a problem. But we've got the rockets. We've got our pressure and our heat satellites up. Oh, not quite. So we've got those going. If we look at the bio production here, that's the algae 2 generator. Beehives at 80, algae 2's at 25. So yeah, we've got a ways to go. And yes, we'll get to plant stage, insect stage, animal stage. It gets really fun. And if we look here, we can look here to see the terraform progression. We just got that. Next one is Biodome 2. The pressure, we're getting there. 1.5, we get the next size reactor. We get some vehicle increases there eventually. We'll probably see about building the vehicle station next episode, probably. It's kind of cool because you can put chips in the vehicle that allow it to keep you oxygenated while you're in it. That's really cool. That is really cool when that gets going. Lake water collector. Think of it as the condenser, but it collects it off of the lakes and rivers and such. Water life collector. We'll need that later on. Get the big T4. We haven't put any T3 heaters out, have we? Do we know those? Yeah, we do. Oh, that's right. T3s are inside? Now I can't remember. I need to look. Yeah, the T3s have been inside. Okay. But we're at 70% lakes, or 17%, I should say. Looking a bit closer here, we can do the vehicle now. We can also do a backpack 5. What's it take for the backpack 5? I don't think that's what we have. Nope, we just have the 4. So backpack 5 is going to be 3 alloy and a titanium. We've got the T4 oxygen, right? Yeah. Well, you know what? 3 alloy and a titanium. Let's make that the last thing we do here, I think. So, to make 3 alloy, we need 3 of everything. And once again, we're low. Need to go pick up another carbon. And we're going to need 1 more titanium. Yep, let's go out and grab our carbon real quick. I've had it go purple like this and have a pulsar quartz one come down. Ooh. A hidden piece of iridium. That's what I was talking about with the rocks vanishing, and you end up with a lot of pieces left over to grab real quick. So we'll make a tour of where that stuff dropped. See, there's one. Yeah, oop, there's our T2 reactor. All right. Ooh, I saw that one, could not reach it at all. But yeah, this was some pretty good progress. We now have the bigger reactor, which puts out more power, so it literally ends up taking the place of some of the others. And in case you're wondering, after nuclear is fusion. That's a ways off. You have to have pulsar quartzes for those, and that's when it gets real fun. So let's get this stuff home, since we're full. Let's make the alloys. And now we can make the backpack. There we go. Let's take everything out. Put everything back in. Voila. And we've got an extra row here now. We're now 5 wide. So that's cool. So yeah, lots of nice progress today. We got a good bit done. You know what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 3, 9. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. We'll just make a couple rods since we know we're going to need them. Let's look. The bigger one takes lots of water, alloy, 3 uranium rods, and explosive power, but it puts out 331 energy. You know what? Now, if we take one down, we're going to get 3 alloy. Well, let's go take a look at something. Let's make these to start with. Alright, how's our power? We are at 61. Now, each one of these small reactors produces 86. I feel this is going to be worth losing power for a minute to make a new one. See, we will get 3 alloy, 2 water, a rod. Oh, we need to make the explosive powder. That was... Shoot. I know it's eggplant and sulfur. No, iridium and sulfur. Okay. Well, let's go make a couple explosives so we have it. Actually, I didn't need to grab that. I had them. Alright. We'll get the explosives made. And then we will make more power. To me, it's worth it to lose power for a minute. Now, like I said, these things are big. You ready? They get bigger. But that just increased our power by a lot. Remember how we had 61 available, I think it was? We now have 306. Look at this. 1 T2 reactor is making more power than 3 T1s. And what do we need to make one of these? 3 more rods, 3 water bottles. Yeah, nah. We'll wait on it. But that's something to remember when you go to make an upgrade, is you get materials back from the previous one if you take it down. So, but yeah, that was a good day. Good day indeed. We've got more power now. We have... Ooh, I need more water. Yeah, we've gotten more power. We got the launch platform set up and got 1 each heat and pressure rocket into space. We are now 19, coming up on 20% lakes. So we're progressing really well. We've got enough power now to help progress with our other stuff as it comes along. We've got the algae generator set up. I'm thinking next episode we probably, let's see, what do we still have? We'll probably investigate the vehicle, getting one of those going. The rover's kind of fun to drive around, and we'll probably get the map going too. Let's see, that's the light ones, that's the compass, mining speed, okay. Oh! Do we have our T3 boots? We do not. Okay, last thing. T3 boot, that explosive, 2 alloys. Those 2 alloys and that explosive that's downstairs. Knew there was a reason I made an extra one. Oh, that's gonna be over here. There we go. We will once again rearrange stuff because, well, that's the way I am. And there we go. So, at this point, we will call this an episode. I do want to thank you all for watching. Do me a favor. Please hit that like button on your way out. It really helps get the channel and my content out into the algorithm better. Feel free to comment. Let me know what you think we should be doing next. We definitely want to get more exploring, which is part of the reason I'm thinking the little rover, because it's fun. It really is kind of fun to drive around. There is another... Okay, let me do this. Do it the easy way. Okay. There's another wreck. You can see... We always call it the ring gate wreck because of that. I think it's the wreck of an actual space station. I don't recognize that area. I think that's a new area I haven't even been in. Ooh. Okay. But we've got a wreck there. There's other stuff to explore back and around there. We'll make sure to try and get the GPS, the map one up so you can at least get an idea of how big the map is and where it's going. Once again, we still have water progressing. I mean, we can come over here. You can already see that's progressed more since we put the algae bit down. The algae collector. So we've got that. We've got, obviously, we'll want to be upgrading drills and such as it goes. Probably put down a few more grass spreaders here and there. But we'll continue to launch rockets. I think next episode we'll try and get the vehicle, get it going, and maybe try and head our way over there. Do some more exploring. Try and find some more secrets, stuff like that. Alright. But if you haven't already and you like what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe button. And if you hit subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when we've got new stuff coming out. Space Engineers Tuesdays, Planet Crafters every Friday, and of course our Survival Saturday live stream every Saturday. Next episode, vehicle and exploration. Until then, take care, and we will see you on the flip side.